God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, in these times of pain and uncertainty, I want you to know, you have never been alone. Even when the people around you walked away, even when the world seemed like a cold, empty, and indifferent place to your suffering, I walked silently by your side. I saw when you cried in secret, when you thought about giving up, when you believed that no one cared about your pain. I was there, collecting each tear, listening to every sigh, and strengthening you in ways you may not yet realize." Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take towards this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team bringing this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. My touch has been present in the small things, in the blooming of a plant after the storm, in the gentle song of a bird that appeared exactly when your heart was about to faint, in the soft breeze that caressed your face when you least expected it. These were the signs I sent, reminders of my constant care. I know your days have been hard, your nights long, and your worries almost suffocated the hope inside you. I saw when you woke up without strength, with your body tired and your soul exhausted, yet you kept going, fighting, breathing, trying once again. Don't think your prayers were in vain. I heard every single one of them. The ones said aloud and those whispered only in thought. I collected them like precious treasure, and none of them went unnoticed by my eyes. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. Keep this promise in your heart, for it is true and already beginning to come to pass in your life. I am working in the areas you thought were lost, in the relationships you believed were irreparable, in the doors that seemed forever closed. I am breathing new life into your dreams, preparing encounters, opportunities, and answers that will surprise you. Do not let despair take over. Do not give in to fear. My love for you is greater than all the battles you are facing. I have not abandoned you and I never will. This is the time of your restoration, the time to see with your own eyes that the promises I made to you will be fulfilled, because I am faithful, and my love for you is eternal. Comment, I feel the hand of God, He lights my path. The struggles you faced, the tears that fell, even the moments you thought about giving up, all were part of a process of preparation. I didn't allow you to go through all this in vain. I was there, holding your hands invisibly, while you thought you were alone. And even now, as you read these words, know that heaven is moving in your favor. Paths are being aligned and what once seemed confusing will soon make sense. You are indispensable in my plan and believe me, the best chapters of your life are yet to be written. Comment, I believe God has a beautiful purpose for me. Now, my child, I need you to understand, do not return to the cycles that destroyed you. How many times have you found yourself repeating the same mistakes? How many times did you go back to the patterns that stole your true joy? I am calling you today to break this cycle. The chains have been broken and the price has been paid. Do not accept anymore the emotional ties that bound you to the past, the habits that led you to pain, the relationships that drained your strength. I want to see you free, walking with your head held high. As it is written in Isaiah chapter 43 verses 18 and 19, do not remember the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing, now it shall spring forth, shall you not know it? My child, you have suffered enough with emotional and spiritual chains. Now is the time for rebirth, for moving forward, for walking towards the new thing I have prepared for you. When temptation comes, remember, the chains have fallen, the veil has been torn, and a new path has opened before you. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. Child, recognize who you are in me. You are not the label the world tried to put on you. You are not the failure they made you believe. You are my beloved creation, my dear child, heir to my promises. When the world calls you weak, I will call you strong. When they call you forgotten, I will call you chosen. Listen to my voice that echoes louder than any lie. You are loved, forgiven, and clothed with grace. As it says in Romans chapter 8 verse 37, yet in all these things we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. Do not let the memories of the past keep you from living the glorious future I have for you. I saw your struggle, I saw your effort to rise again, and that is why now I am breathing new courage into you. Your true identity is in me, not in the opinions of others. Clothe yourself with the truth that sets you free. Comment, I am more than a conqueror in Christ Jesus. Child, cultivate your intimacy with me every day. Do not seek me only in times of pain or during life storms. I long for our daily communion, for that moment when you silence the world around you just to hear me. Open your heart, read my word, sing to me, cry with me, dance in my presence, give thanks for both the small and great things. There is a fountain of joy I reserve only for those who draw near to me with sincerity. When you seek me with all your heart, I open the heavens over your life and pour out wisdom, direction, strength, and peace. I am the one who whispers answers in the midst of silence, who sends solutions amid chaos, who transforms a desert into a blooming garden. My child, do not let the busyness of life steal our moments. Every minute in my presence is an eternal investment. Comment, I choose to stay close to God every day. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It's something that has deeply impacted my life, and we would love to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are deeply grateful for your trust and support. You have been walking with a strength you often didn't even know you had, trying to hold everything together on your own, trying to be strong for everyone, while inside, the exhaustion and pain were growing. But today I come to lift that burden, to break the lies that tried to define your identity. Lies that said you weren't enough, that you were too late, that no one cared about how you felt. Lies that tried to make you believe that your mistakes had disqualified you from living the purpose I myself designed for you. But listen carefully, I never called you by your failures. I call you by the name I gave you before you were even born. I call you chosen, beloved, mine. You are the one I raise up, the one I trust, the one I fight for. Don't think your tears were in vain. Every single one was seen and collected by me. As it is written, those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Psalm 126 verse 5. I was there when you asked, Lord, when will it be my turn? And today, with all of heaven as my witness, I declare, now is your time. This is your season. The waiting period is over. The cycle of delays has ended. The voice of shame that chased you will be silenced. Those situations that seemed to mock you, pointing at your mistakes, trying to convince you that you wouldn't leave this valley, will now lose their power before my promise. I am lifting you from the dust, pulling you out of the emotional, spiritual, and even physical pit where you felt trapped. The accusations against you have no more authority. The decrees of defeat have been broken. I am giving you a new beginning. The time for restoration has come. My dear child, you have gone through battles few people know about. You faced days of loneliness that seemed endless. But I never abandoned you. Not even for a second. I was there, even when the silence felt deafening. I was holding you when you thought you had no more strength to go on. I was placing angels around you when you thought you were walking alone. Your prayers, even those whispered through tears, reached my throne. I heard every single one. I felt the pain in your heart. And today, I am bringing an answer. The time of confusion is over. The time of shame is over. The time of sickness is over. The time of fear is over. I declare healing over your body, peace over your mind, and joy over your spirit. Rise up, my child. Lift your head. Take a deep breath. A new season begins now. Not by the strength of your own arms, but by the power of my grace. I know the wait was long. I know that in many moments you thought about giving up. But everything you faced was preparation. I was shaping you, teaching you to trust, to persevere, to mature. The pain you felt was not punishment, it was preparation. Just as gold is purified in the fire, I was refining your character. And now the time for harvest has come. The time of fulfilled promises. The time of visible answers. I am sending the right people into your life. Healthy relationships. Friends who will lift you up when you feel weak. People who will speak life over you, who will love you with the love that comes from me. Those who only sought you to drain your strength, I am removing them myself. Don't mourn the losses. Understand this, I was the one who closed some doors. I was the one who distanced certain people. I did it to protect what I am building in you. From today on, you will no longer fight under the weight of doubt. You will no longer carry the traumas of the past like chains that bind you. I am placing a new voice on your lips. A voice of spiritual authority. A voice of faith. A voice that declares my promises, even when circumstances try to say otherwise. Do not look back. Do not relive old pains. What's past is past. I am doing something new. As my word says, see, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19. Walk with the certainty that I am by your side. What once paralyzed you will now be the reason for your celebration. What once caused you tears will now become your testimony. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy, and deserts into gardens. My child, from today, your life will take a new direction. I am repositioning you. I am raising you as a beacon in the darkness, as a voice of hope amid despair. People will look at you and see what I am capable of doing with a broken heart. They will see that you are living proof that I restore, renew, and fulfill my promises. Don't worry anymore about what people have said about you. Human opinions do not decide your future. What defines your story is what I said about you. You are mine, you are chosen, you are anointed. And everything I started, I will finish. There are still battles ahead, that's true. But now you will fight with a new perspective. You will no longer fight just to survive. You will fight with the certainty of victory, with the peace that surpasses all understanding, with the faith that moves mountains. I am your God, your Father, your protector, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what I have ordained for your life. I know the moments when you silenced your cries, disguised your fear, and held back the questions you never had the courage to ask. I know the marks the years have left, the traumas you couldn't name, and the emptiness even you don't fully understand. And today, with all my love, I am reaching out my hand to those deepest places, not to hurt you, but to heal you. I see that disappointment that made you look in the mirror and no longer recognize yourself. That failure that made you believe you had missed your chance, that your time had run out. But I want you to hear me clearly. You haven't lost anything that was truly yours. You haven't ruined your destiny. You're not late, and you're certainly not too far gone to start again. My child, I've been holding your future carefully, guarding every detail, waiting for the exact moment to hand you what I have prepared. And that moment is now. For so long, you tried to fix everything with your own hands. You tried to be strong for everyone, tried to carry the weight of battles that were never yours. But listen, you were not created to carry the world alone. I never intended for you to depend only on your own strength. I formed you to walk with me, to seek me in good days and hard ones, to surrender to me what hurts you and trust that I know what to do with it. I've heard your question so many times, Lord, why did it take so long? And I answer you now, the waiting time was never a punishment, and the silence was never absence. The delay was my care. It was my way of building in you a foundation that would not collapse with the first strong wind. If I had opened doors before the right time, you wouldn't have been ready to sustain the blessings coming your way. But today I see in you the maturity that was born in the fire, the faith that survived the storm, and the humility that only pain can teach. That's why I declare, the time has come. Isaiah 43 verse 19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? And know this, that is exactly what I'm doing in your life right now." Pay attention to the signs around you. The anxiety that once paralyzed you is giving way to hope. The tears that seemed endless are now drying little by little, and a peace you can hardly explain is beginning to rise inside you. That is my presence, my child. It's me saying that what I promised will happen. I don't fail. I don't change. I don't leave stories unfinished. Those who mocked your process, who said you wouldn't make it, who called you weak, lost, they don't have the final word over your life. I am the one who determines the end. And I call you victorious. I call you healed. I call you blessed. The day will come, and it's closer than you think, when you will smile again with a light soul, sing with a peaceful heart, and walk into places without fear, with your head held high, because you will finally understand your true worth. You were not a mistake. You were not forgotten. You are my most precious project. I will use you, my child, in ways you never imagined. I will send you to places where people carry wounds like the ones you once carried, and you will bring healing to them. Your words will be balm. Your story will be a living testimony of my faithfulness. People will ask you, "What happened to you? How did you change so much?" And you will answer without hesitation, "Jesus found me when I thought everything was over." Because that's how everything started to change, in that moment of surrender when you stopped fighting alone. My child, this moment is sacred. Don't rush. Don't run away from what I'm doing now in your spirit. I am sealing this promise within you. And when doubts try to return, when fear tries to suffocate you again, remember my words. When the enemy whispers that nothing has changed, shout the truth I revealed to you today: the pain is over. The season of suffering has come to an end. And know this, the coming days will be marked by quick answers, by doors opening when you least expect, by miracles that will surprise you. But I need you to stay close to me. Don't chase just the blessings, chase me, the blesser. I will guide you step by step. I will protect your heart from new wounds. I will guard your path so you won't stumble again into the same traps. Breathe deeply now. Feel the air entering your lungs with ease. This is a sign that things are changing. Smile, even if just faintly. Allow yourself to hope again. Everything is being renewed. I have always been here, even when you thought I had left you. That was never the case. I never stopped loving you, and I never will. My child. My heart is fully open to you, and my voice will keep echoing inside you until every part of you is filled with the peace that only I can give. My beloved child, you are more than enough because I created you that way. I do not make mistakes. From the moment you were born, I already considered you mine, called you by name, saw you as a precious vessel in my hands. Perhaps you have carried the feeling that you were not enough, that your failures and scars would define you forever, but I am here to tell you that you are enough, just as you are. Today, I am lifting your head and placing upon you a crown of beauty where ashes once were, because I transform pain into glory, tears into smiles, failures into testimonies. The story that seemed lost, that seemed destined for defeat, is being rewritten by me, the divine pen. What many called the end, I call a new beginning. Your life, which sometimes seemed to drag through darkness, is now opening to a chapter of miracles and fulfilled promises. Your testimony is being formed, your victory is being drawn in heaven even when you cannot yet see it clearly. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, I will walk with you, step by step. You do not need to see the whole road, just trust to take the next step, and then another, because I will open doors that no one can close, I will close doors that want to stop you from moving forward, and I will guard you from the traps of the enemy and those who do not have your heart. You will not walk in fear, but in peace, not in despair, but in joy, not in confusion, but in purpose. When you stumble, I will be there to lift you up. When tears fall, I will hold you. When you feel lost, I will come to meet you. You have never been alone, and you never will be. I am not a distant God. I am your best friend, your faithful Father, and your eternal King. The strength that now grows in you is not yours, it is my strength flowing within your being. The same strength that raised me from the dead is alive in you. Therefore, there is no darkness that can hold you, no depression that can consume you, no fear that remains. You are becoming what I always saw in you, not broken, but whole, not rejected, but chosen, not forgotten, but loved. I see you rising from the ashes, I see you growing, and all creation in heaven celebrates because my son is entering the promise I prepared for him. I do not stop speaking because my love for you has no end. As long as you are willing to listen, I will pour out upon you a love without measure. I do not want your perfection, nor your performance, only your presence, your heart open and turned toward me. Now, your heart is soft, open, and ready to receive. Beloved child, you no longer need to defend yourself. I will be your defender, your voice when others judge you unfairly, your justice when you are wronged. You do not fight alone, I fight for you, and I always win. From today, I want you to walk differently, not with fear, nor with shame, but with boldness. You carry my name and my light. You are not a victim, you are a victor. You are not forgotten, you are favored. You are not broken, you are blessed. Walk as one who knows that the Father is the King of creation. There will be days when the pain of the past tries to return, when memories rise like shadows, when the lies of the enemy whisper in your ear. But I want you to remember what I say now, it is over. You are stronger than what tried to destroy you. Storms will come, strong winds will blow, but like a tree planted by the living waters, you will remain firm and unshakable. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.